Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and I'm a huge skincare and mostly makeup addict. I'll do reviews, I'll do tutorials or get ready with me. Sorry, shaking the camera and such. Today I do this kind of get ready with me. I wanted to give the Sheglam Hold the Cone palette another go. Because at the first time I used this, I'll link the video, the first impression video in the description box and at the cards at the end. The blues, they are very pigmented, they work beautifully. As you can see, I have this in under my eye and this as an inner corner highlight. But these purples are bad. I just couldn't get this to blend with this. It just didn't work out. And today I used the upper row, the neutrals and the white shimmer, and very soft look. Like, do you see? I actually used this shade, this one up here on my outer corner and on crease. This palette is just not it. I really don't recommend this palette, but yeah. I just wanted to try it. I knew I'm going to do a quite soft look and I didn't use lashes because the eye look is so soft. But yeah, I like to apologize that I've been away and I haven't informed anything. Of course, I don't have the community tab, so I can't kind of inform you in here. But usually I write to the Instagram something, but I just haven't felt good. It's spring and it's the worst time of the year with my depression, so I haven't even done makeup. I haven't done anything basically. And of course there were my partner was away from work for a week, and yeah, I just haven't felt like doing anything with the makeup. So yeah, I'm hoping I get back on the track today and from now on, but we'll see. I probably do that. I only do 2 videos in a week for a little while to get myself back in the track, but we'll see. But yeah, that's all now, and let's go put some makeup on. Okay, let's start with the makeup. Actually, let's use the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 2. I did my brows already. I used the Got to Be Glued brow gel and Max Factor. What was this called? Brow shaper in the shade Deep Brown. And then I need mine. So I'm going to do, as I said in the intro, I'm doing a little get ready with me today. I haven't been feeling like filming lately. In case you haven't noticed, there hasn't been many videos out. This is Saturday now that I'm filming, and last time I filmed was like probably Monday. I just, you know, springs are worse to me with my depression, so I'm just using this, my old Kicks brush, to carve out the brows and put the base. So we are kind of tight at money at the moment, so I haven't gotten to do my brows or my nails. In case you see I don't have nails, I took them off yesterday because they were so grown and many of them were not fully attached anymore, and they look horrible now, but you know, I think I'm now not going to take nails in a little while, let them heal. This brow looks horrible. I don't have spoolies anymore. They are all broken. They like turn like this. They don't stay on place. So yeah, let's clean the base off before it's all over the place. What was I supposed to do then? I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm going to give a second chance to this Sheglam Hold the Cone palette. If you have seen my first impressions of it, the purples didn't work at all. Like at all, I had so bad problems with them. Blues were fine, but now today I want to do just like a soft nude look using these shades, this shimmer, and give this palette a second chance, and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to set my base, but as I've dabbed it with my finger, it's not as tacky anymore. So, let me think. I take kind of small brush, but this is still blending brush. This is Essence Eye Blender brush. And I take the darkest nude that is called Earl Grey All Day. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of pigment, but like I said, I want to do this very soft look. So I'm just placing this to the outer corner and on the above the crease because I have hooded eyes. But this is not going to be anything really dramatic because this, as you can see, it's very light. This is the only palette that I tried that like I had problems with the blending and such, like because of the palette, not because I can't use it. Because with that dark palette that I have in here, actually from Sheglam, this is the Pretty Fly palette, which is, well, really dark. And the problem that I have is that the dark shades just don't work for me that well. I just blend them too high and make them too dark, and then everything is horrible. This isn't actually going as dark in this side. Just let me take a tapping brush. I'll take this from GRWM. This is 234 Look Smoky Shader. I am affiliated with GRWM. You get also 15% off your order. I'll put the code in the screen. And of course there are affiliated links in my description box. You can use them if you want to support my channel. It doesn't cost you anything more. I just get a small commission. Oops. That, you know, helps me to keep doing these videos. And thank you, of course, if you are using them. Okay. Then I'll take a bit bigger blending brush. This is from Viva La Diva eyeshadow palette. It's dual-ended. I'll use the fluffy shade and I take the shade Sorbet Sunset. Like this has a way more payoff. And these are very, at least the other shade not, but this shade is very, very kick up in the pan. The previous shade didn't have any kick up. in the pan, but this one does. This is kind of a peachy shade. So this is going to be a very, very soft look, which isn't that common for me, but I just wanted to try this palette again. Then I'll take Jessup 228 Luxe Crease brush, and I take the shade Soft Serve, and this is also very powdery. You copy in the pan. This, of course, you can barely see. You can barely see any of this, but there's a little shadow. They blend nicely, of course. You can't see any harsh edges because there's not color payoff, but yeah, this is not my favorite palette from Sheglam. I think this is kind of like hard pan. Now it's getting powdery. The darkest shade. I'm taking the darkest shade again. So I want a bit more. I'm just going through the shades again as usual. I don't want this darkest shade to be gone totally. And then I'll use that blending brush that I first applied the darkest shade and little bit blendy. And then I'll take the Melon Sorbet Sunset, sorry. I don't know what am I thinking. So you can get a bit more color payoff by packing them on, but you know, of course, Sheglam is very affordable. So, you know, of course it's annoying because they have very good palettes with very good color payoff and nice pigment, but this palette ain't it. That I'll show you a bit closer so you can see at least something. And then I'm just going to use the white shimmer that is called Very Vanilla. And I'm just going to use my finger and dab it on the moving part of the lid. We'll see what this doesn't have a lot of pigment either, but like I said, I want to do a soft look, a bit of shimmer to the lid. This is like not very intensive shimmer, which of course I wasn't even expecting of the way that it looks like, and with my experience with this palette this far. But you know, it works very well with this kind of soft, and you can pack it on to get more out of it, it seems, with the finger at least. It's like a pretty shade, but it's nothing special, you know. And then I'm going to take that essence brush, which we use the darkest shade, and just blend the edge a bit. This is like very, very soft look. I'm going to, actually I need to, I hate it with my brows because I'm not really good at doing them, especially when almost all of the color of the dyeing is gone. Yeah, just like a very fast eye look. I think I'm going to try my, because I bought the new I bought myself a new KVD tattoo liner because the old one is getting old and empty. So, and I get the mini tattoo liner in the brown, Mad Max brown, to test. Which is actually, I have probably said this earlier already, but it's nice because I have been thinking of buying this brown liner, but now I'm thinking that I probably do the way that I don't do liner at all actually, and I don't use false lashes because the look is so soft, and just use mascara. We'll see what it looks like then. But I'll put this eyeshadow palette away now for a little while, and we can start to do the base. I need to go get my base product, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I decided to use quite a few of Sheglam products, but first I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, the moisturizer one. I'm not really sure that did they only repackage these ones, or did they also reformulate them a bit. But this feels exactly the same as the previous one, and I really love it. But damn, it's expensive. Sorry for cursing, but they are expensive. Do I need to do... Actually, I think I don't need to do color correction because this is quite a lot of coverage. I need my base brushes. I'm in such a mess because I haven't filmed in a while. So this is the Sheglam Skin Finish Hydrating Foundation. I have the shade Shell, and it's maybe a bit too light for me, but I can make it work. I'm not sure have I used brush with this one before. My old sponges are dirty and I don't want to wash them, and I don't want to use a dirty sponge. So we'll see what does this looks like with a brush. I'm using my Beauty Bay in the buff brush. I really like this foundation. It's nice because it's affordable, and it's not so easy for me to find foundations that are good for my skin, because I do have an atopic and dry skin. Let me see closer what it looks like. Yeah, I guess I maybe should have used color correction, but it's okay. This looks pretty fine with the brush. Just, it's not streaky or anything like that. I'm going to take this Lumen CC concealer, color correcting concealer in the shade Light. I want to hide this, and the concealer that I have from Shein is way too light for spot concealing. And then the Sheglam 12-hour wear concealer. I can't remember. It's in the shade Vanilla, which is very, very light for me. But I can make it work. Then I'm taking my Flyer Buffing Concealer Brush 209. It is quite hot. I'm not happily waiting for summer because this room is hot already. It's been all winter, every now and then very hot. So I don't even want to imagine what it will be at summer. And I probably have to use I had to use last summer to the fan. Then I'll just dab over with the foundation brush. What's happening here? Oh yeah, I forgot to remove the eyebrow gel. I'm not going to use a cream contour today. I'm using powder, but I want to use the Sheglam Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in the shade Golden Sun as a bronzer. Cream bronzer brush. I really like this format of Sheglam. These. I'm wondering that I maybe could at some point when the money situation is better order even the contour shade of these two. I really like this. It's easy to use, it blends easily, the shade is nice. Like, nothing to complain about it. Let's just and then I use the same format blush, Color Bloom Liquid Blush in the shade Devoted. This looks very orange, but it's not when you blend it out. And then the foundation brush again. Because the eyes are so soft, I should have used less the blush. And then I'll do powder contour. This is the Essence Contouring Duo palette, and this is in the shade Light. And I'm using, I forgot to say, the cream bronzer blush that I used was 122 Petit Stippling from Jessup, and the cream blush brush that I used is Essence Blush Brush. And now I use 109 Lux Face Paint Brush. This is like a flat, but you know, it's really good shape for, you know, just do the shadow in here. It like fits there perfectly. And I'll go grab the powder. I'm very lightly setting. I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. I can't remember have I used this with the Sheglam foundation yet. This isn't my favorite powder. My favorite powder is the ABH one. But I'm like very, very lightly setting. Oh, I forgot my neck. Oh. Well, there's a rewind. I'll take a bit of the foundation. Then the highlighter. I'm actually going to use the Wet n Wild highlighting powder, Mega Glow highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. This is such a stunning highlighter. It just gives so pretty glow, and it's not like a, you can build it up to be blinding, but it's very pretty. Very pretty. Oh, yeah. I'll put this to my brow bone too, but not inner corner. Because for the inner corner I want to use a shade from the palette. I just saw that brush. Where is it now? There. This is Jessup 237 Detail Shader. This area looks horrible because it has so much hairs on it. But like, my brow hairs are so light. It's pain in somewhere to pluck them. That's why I usually go to wax them. I think I want to add this shimmer called ICU to the inner corner to give a bit of some color. Actually, I can use this shame brush. I'll just clean it a bit. The shimmers in this palette aren't anything to... Well, actually, that's really pretty. They just doesn't... They're just like normal shimmers, you know. And then the lower lash line. I'll use the darkest shade, actually let's use the blue matte, like this one. It's called Case of the Blues. I didn't have any problems with these blues when I used this palette, but the purples were like look how much pigment this blue has compared to the neutrals. Give the look a bit of interest to use the blues. Okay, so I need to do the mascara and then the lips. Let's do the mascara. We'll see if I get my lashes to look anything, because my lashes are... If I can get this off. Taking the nails off my fingertips, because they're not used to things of touching them. They're so sensitive. Let's see if I make a huge mess with applying the mascara, because that's my what I always do when I do mascara without liner. So I'll use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I use waterproof mascara because non-waterproof mascara doesn't hold my curl on the lashes. Yeah, I made a huge mess. But we'll clean it. If you make a mess with mascara, just wait till it's dried and then you can remove it with spoolie. I think I need to buy new mascaras. Then I'll use the Essence Lash Princess. This is the false lash effect. This is also waterproof. This is probably the best mascara that I have ever tried. But after buying these two, I really haven't tried any new mascaras. I don't kind of think the mascara is so important because I always use flat lashes, except today. Then we need to let it dry before we clean them, and I'll use a setting spray. I'm using the Technique Magic Mist Illuminating Setting Spray. This is in the rose gold, if I remember right. This sprays glitter to your face, so if you don't like glitter on your face, then don't buy this one. I'm not usually liking that, but sometimes it's okay. Ugh, it tastes like ugh. Ugh. Then I want something nude to the lips. Maybe we'll use this one. This is like my lip color, but better. This is Miss Beauty London matte lipstick, liquid lipstick. Smooth, creamy, long-lasting matte lipstick. And this is in the shade 01 Bare All. And this is so comfortable in the lips, even though it dries up. It feels so good on the lips. And my boyfriend came home. I'm using my NYX lip liner in the shade Whipped Caviar. This is the Suede matte lip liner. I sprayed the setting spray again so that I can't see anything from my mirror. This lipstick, it's just so comfortable on the lips. It's very thin formula. I just wished they have more shades in Finland. Well, I have bought this from Prisma, so I don't know if somewhere else is more pretty shades. Okay, so this is the finished face look. I'm going to finish. I'll go do my hairs, put some shirt on, earrings, and I'll come back then with the finished look. Okay, so here is the finished look today with this Get Ready With Me. I used the Sheglam palette again. I'm probably not going to do like a full review with this palette because I have used all the shades pretty much except all the shimmers, and yeah, I do not recommend this palette. The purples that just don't work. The neutrals are very light and the blues are bright, but you know, do you want to buy a 12 pan palette because of 4 shades? I don't think so. So that's not a win. But yeah, this is the look today, and I used these pearl earrings to match with the soft eye look that we have going on. My own lashes are shit, if I may say so. But I don't think big lashes would do. Maybe baby demi wispies, but I'm not going to add them now. I have to go do some groceries. I'm probably going to film some kind of organizing video. Today I got another one of these storage systems which came broken, and I got refunded, but I would have to what's the word? Well, put all my glitters in there and see if I can get it work. And maybe I'll do some organizing with my eyeshadow palettes and other stuff. I'm not quite happy about the situation with them right now, and I'll probably film it if I feel like it. But yeah, this is the finished look today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And once more, I'm sorry that I have been away, but springtime is hard for me with my depression usually, so I haven't felt like filming. I actually haven't done makeup at all either after last Monday. Well, it's been 4 days, but you know, it's a lot for me. So yeah, that's all today, and see you next time. Bye!